Have you ever heard of the Gunpowder plot? It goes by the common name of Guy Fawkes Day, because even today in England on November 5th, since 1605, they have celebrated Guy Fawkes Day. Guy Fawkes, along with fellow Catholic conspirators, they attempted to blow up Parliament, killing King James, his family, and the rest of the representatives there, because they wanted to reestablish Catholic rights in England. You see, Catholicism had been outlawed because during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I, there was a lot of Catholics who tried to overthrow her and tried to kill her, and so there was reprisals by the Queen for that. Let me talk to you a little bit about this man called Guy Fawkes. When Guy was 8 years old, his Protestant father died, and his mom remarried, and she remarried a Catholic. Guy Fawkes got real close to his stepfather, and ultimately, as he got older, he turned to Catholicism. He went to Europe to fight for Catholic Spain against the Dutch Protestant reformers, and in Spain he met another Englishman, Thomas Wintour, and he wanted to be able to reestablish the rights of Catholics in England. They were not successful in convincing the king. So Fawkes and the other conspirators, they decided they were going to take drastic measures to try and get what they wanted. And Robert Catesby decided that the best way to do this would be to blow up Parliament. And it happened to be that during the war that Guy Fawkes was an explosives expert. He got chosen to be the one to light the fuse in the basement, the Houses of Parliament. The plan would have succeeded very likely if it was not for an anonymous note that was received late in October. They shall receive a terrible blow, this Parliament, and yet they shall not see who hurts them. Well, the royal guards, after having received that note, they searched all over Parliament, and they searched in the basement on November 5th there. And it was early in the morning, and guess what? There were 36 barrels of gunpowder that were there. Fawkes was captured. He was taken to the king. Boy, Fawkes wasn't bashful at all, and he said, and I quote, "I wish to blow the Scottish king and all of his Scottish lords back to Scotland." Ultimately, Guy Fawkes gave up the names of all the conspirators. Fawkes was the last one to be hanged, but they were hanged and then what they call drawn and quartered. So ever since then, on November 5th, Guy Fawkes Day is still commemorated in England, even to this day. Why does Guy Fawkes Day matter? I'm holding in my hands a King James 1612 He Bible. Here's what it says in Psalm 34 and 7 and 8. "The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and deliver them. O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him." If they'd have been successful in Guy Fawkes Day, we would not have our King James Bible. They would have blown up King James, they'd have blown up his family, they'd have blown up many of the men, several of them who were instrumental in making sure that the translators were gathered together, because the translation of the King James Bible did not start until 1607. The president of Corpus Christi College, John Reynolds, when they met at Hampton Court Palace, he suggested that a new translation of the Bible be made because he was concerned about the various versions that were in circulation of that day. He didn't like the Geneva Bible. They had the Great Bible, but the Great Bible didn't have verse divisions in it at all. The people loved the Geneva because of all the verse divisions. And they had the Bishop's Bible, which was very awkward in its translation. And he said that they weren't answerable to the original, so he suggested that there be a new translation made. So as a result of that, they broke up into 3 committees, and very meticulously they translated the King James Bible from the Hebrew Aramaic Old Testament and the Greek New Testament. So had Guy Fawkes been successful, we would not have our King James Version of the Bible today. I believe that it's God's Word preserved for us in the English language because of the accurate translation of it. If you're a lover of the King James Version of the Bible, as the poem says, remember, remember the 5th of November. I'm certainly thankful for our King James Bible.